Meep meep.
This won't hurt a bit. I guarantee it. Life or death. Pick your poison.
Alright, welcome back, boys, and today we're gonna have another hero preview of the next ML unit, Death Dealer Ray, which is hilarious because all of you guys know regular Ray. He's basically a PETA vegan, and you know, he goes from that to this evil necromancer guy, so that's pretty sweet. So I have not watched this video yet, so we're gonna find out what Death Dealer Ray is all about, and I'm actually kind of excited because I think I have a few copies of Ray sitting in my inventory for imprints. What? What is happening? He's still good looking now. That's true, he is good looking. He looks like he could look. He needs a little sleep though. Look at his eyes. Is this supposed to be Korean Ray? They're really showing that guy a lot. Alright, so Death Dealer Ray, still a Soul Weaver. A lot of effectiveness, so definitely some, well, the imprint concentration, they wouldn't give him that unless he had debuffs, so obviously going to have some debuffs, and I feel like they're going to go along the lines of Soul Weavers that don't heal anymore. There's going to be some kind of weird utility unit, probably. Death Dealer Ray Skill 2, Anatomical Mutation. This is an active skill. Increases combat readiness of all allies by 10%, increase effectiveness. His or the whole team's. Grants pestilence? What is that? Oh, okay, so it's a new thing. To all allies except to camp. After attacking on target's turn, inflicts venom for 2 turns. Not activated by blah blah blah, cannot be dispelled. So venom is that buff implemented with that other Soul Weaver. I think it does 10% of their max HP and damage as a poison, and also injures them. So this looks like some kind of like Outlast injury hero then, right? So CR pushes the whole team and starts letting them... I don't think Venom goes through immunity though, so immunity kind of can shut it down. So interestingly, his RGB version might actually shut this down. That's actually interesting. So it's like a AoE injury hero. Let's see how it works. So we'll skip ahead here.
Grants pestilence to all allies except for the caster for...
So that's the pestilence buff.
Pestilence.
Okay, they don't really show anything after that.
After attacking on the target's extra attack. Pestilence.
Okay, yeah, they're stacking up Venom, which is that little death symbol on them. Okay, interesting. Skill 3, Cloud of Death. Releases, I can't talk today, releases a miasma of fatal poison with a, I guess, 100% chance to put all enemies to sleep for 1 turn, and a 100% chance to inflict venom for 2 turns, before dealing additional damage equivalent to 80% of the target's injury. Wait a minute. Injury could be up to 50% of their health, right? So if they're injured down to that, and you do 80% of that, like let's say you have 10k HP, they're injured for 5k, so then it'll do an extra 4k damage, and it gives an extra turn. So what's the S2? So you can open, sleep them all, and then push the whole team. And the one bad thing is it doesn't have a strip. But let's look at the animation. They've been killing it with the animations recently.
Damage equivalent to 80% of the target's injuries. Grants an extra turn to the caster.
The animation's kind of lame actually, but it's just a floating vaccine.
Grants an extra turn to the caster.
But okay, so it didn't actually hit for anything, and then it ticks. But Jesus, it ticked for a lot, so the damage is all over the place. 1600. So was it? Wait, did I miss it? Does it detonate? Or is it just that the AOL wasn't injured at all?
Grants an extra turn to the caster.
Oh, it's just because she has escort. I mean, the damage doesn't look too crazy, but they're not that injured. Alright, it's kind of hard to tell from that. Skill 1 throws more vials at people, sleeps them, detonates them. So this one has a detonate. So let's see that.
Was consumed. Increases effect.
Didn't hit that much actually, but
Increases
The important thing to note here is that injury, when he detonates the venom, it counts for the injury. So this blind's injured hard fast. This could actually almost be like an A-Ravi counter. Like this, if you guys have ever played an A-Ravi against an injury comp, once A-Ravi's injured, she just turns into like a wet noodle bag. This hero seems pretty interesting overall. What's his base speed? I missed that. Oh, extremely slow. He's tanky, but he's extremely slow. Okay, so I think we've seen everything here. I'm going to turn off the volume and just let this battle play in the background. But what do I think of this hero? I don't know. I'm kind of concerned that immunity will just shut it down too hard, but if you don't have to worry about immunity, I mean, the venom can stack up pretty quickly, and the thing about it is you give your entire team venom, right? So injury is actually very annoying debuff. Like back in the day, there weren't that many injury teams, but if you let like a game last too long against like an injury Beline or something, injury is very strong once it stacks up enough times. Like you feel like your team just gets one-shotted by everything. If you have HP scaling units, they can't do anything anymore. So yeah, you could see here that the injury just keeps stacking up on the enemy team slowly, and eventually they're just going to pop in one hit. I think the main problem is, again, immunity or cleanse teams. Like if the venoms don't stick, it just doesn't do anything. But the thing is, that pestilence buff is a buff to your entire team, right? And you can't dispel the pestilence. It's unstrippable. So I actually think this hero might be very annoying, but it will have to definitely be in like kind of like a tank down comp. For like aggro or something, I think this is pretty useless. You'd rather just kill them immediately rather than injure them over time. But overall, I think this hero might be kind of fun. It's going to be a boring playstyle because basically you'll just tank up and start venoming them to death. So the matches might take a long time, but it might actually be very toxic and annoying for the other player. So that actually might be pretty good. I don't know if it's my playstyle though. I think that would bore me to death, but it is kind of cool. So friendly vegan turns into evil poisonous necromancer. I'll make that the tagline for the video. But anyways, what do you guys think? Did I miss anything super broken or awesome about this hero? If so, let me know. As you guys know, I always heart anything that you guys figure out to the top if it makes sense to me. And if you do choose to summon him, which I definitely will, best of luck on your future summons. So anyways, thanks for watching. Till next time, boys. Peace out.